Sometimes you'll be with a client and they say one word, and that's the key to the way space should function. There are varying degrees depending on the personality or the understanding people have of houses that they can articulate, but it's really our job to read the things that they're not saying. My name is Tom Kligerman. I'm an architect in New York City, and I am a partner in a firm that designs houses all across the country. In the case of this house, located in the Hamptons, we designed a building on a street of relatively grand houses. We were lucky with this site because it has such incredible trees on it. It has beeches and cryptomerias and all kinds of things with Latin names, but the fact is it really has an estate feeling. One of the wonderful things about this part of the island, of the eastern end of Long Island, is the tradition of the shingle style houses here. You know, I think one of the things I like about the shingle style is its flexibility. You can make modern buildings in the shingle style, you can do very traditional ones. And the side that faces the street is symmetrical. There's no question where the front door is. You arrive at it on a relatively formal driveway that takes you up to the front door. So in a way, the design of it is very subtractive. The entrance is scooped out of the mass of the building. The big windows are actually pushed deep into the wall. You'll see outside where the shingles turn and the window's been pulled in. So there's a sculptural quality to it. And all of that moves into the interior. The interior is based on relatively classical proportions, but it's very reductive. So we're in the living room. At this end of the house is the fireplace wall, which is paneled. But through the opening behind me is the dining room. The bookend to the paneling in the living room is the paneling at the end of the dining room. So it's two rooms, but they both share wood paneled ends. The entrance hall is a double height space. It's one of two in the house. It's probably, in some ways, the most important space in the building. It's the first one you come into. The main event here is really the big window behind me, which gives a big scale not only to this room, it's a scale that matches the height of the space, but also a double height element on the front of the building. We like to say in the office that the hearth is the heart of the home, but really today the kitchen's the heart of the home, and this one's no different. It opens to the breakfast room. It has views to the garden, not this side, and also back to the front of the house. So it's a room that's full of daylight. If you look at the front of the house, you can see these light monitors popping up like dormers on the building, and they're here to do exactly this kind of thing, bring daylight to the island. The island is very big. I think it's over 5 feet wide. I think it's close to 6 feet wide, so that it really serves as the anchor for this large room. This may be my favorite room in the house. It's one of the smallest rooms in the house. It's certainly the smallest room on the first floor. It's the library. What makes it interesting to me is not only its size, but it's also the fact that it is one of the few rooms in the house that is paneled in something other than just plaster. So this is white oak in a very kind of modern panel detail. So this is a place where you go to focus, whether it's on your thoughts or on your family or close friends who might come into this more intimate space. We did limit what we were using to a very few, not only just a few number of materials, but also a few colors. It's really a house that is grays and blacks and whites. And I think what that does is it allows the forms of the house to read. You're not masking the form of the house by sudden shifts in color or texture, that the forms and shapes of the house are revealed by the limited palette. What I'm proud about this house is frankly, the sculptural quality of it. It's really the 1880s shingle style work that I find inspirational. It's before it got too classical, too big, too fancy. They were simple houses, they were modern, they were completely different from things that had been built up until that time. They were distinctly American, and they are what guides us when we think about houses like this one and others we do in areas along the eastern seaboard for clients who want a shingle style building.